Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Sailor Solitaire and this is your end of the month, February 2017 love reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for your support, for your likes, comments, subscriptions. I think this is going to be the start of a beautiful friendship. Okay, so I will be doing a 4-card spread. Okay, Aries, let's get going on your mid-February to end of February love reading. Cards have a mind of their own today. Let's see what they have to say to you, lovely Aries. Whew, see? I just do not want to be shuffled today. Let's try this one more time. Okay, Aries, so the first card represents you and your energy for the rest of the month. And we have the Strength card. So this is a card that is normally related to or attributed to the Leo. But it could just mean that you are taking on a Leo-like mentality. And in particular, this card symbolizes inner strength, emotional control, and finding the courage and the strength to be kind, to be gentle, and to be merciful. Strength isn't always about attacking and being aggressive, like what most Aries are known for and what they have a bad reputation for. You know, they're ruled by Mars and they just have this warlike mentality all the time. But this card is, I mean, you can see that the lion here, who is the king of the jungle, who is a force to be reckoned with, this lion is holding a rose, which is a symbol of beauty and grace. And I feel like this card, it talks about compassion, and it's about sort of putting aside your power and leveling with someone on a different in a different way. So instead of using your power to get ahead and to intimidate someone or people around you, you're using your kindness and your gentleness to get through to them and to still assert your will, but not through power, through kindness. This is the 11th card in the major arcana of the tarot deck, and 11 in numerology breaks down to 2. 1, 1, 1 plus 1 equals 2. And 2 is balance, so it's a balance of strength and of mercy. So it's of asserting your will while being tactful. It's a perfect harmony and balance, and you can see that that's captured here in this card because, or with this infinity symbol that's on the lion's forehead. So it's perfectly balanced, it's perfectly in harmony, and it's never ending. It's an infinite loop. So it's sort of just like the interplay between strength and meekness or kindness. It's they're always going to be connected and balanced. So this is a really, really nice card, especially for you Aries who, I mean, it seems a bit stereotypical to say, but it's so true. Especially there's Venus in Aries. So since this is a love reading, you know, Aries has a tendency to bring out that aggressive side to us, and we can be a bit aggressive in love. But this card is reminding us that true power and strength come from kindness and from emotional control and sort of taming that inner beast. And instead of unleashing it, it's sometimes better to tame it and to gain control. And you'll get a lot farther in life when you have that control and you can pick and choose your battles. So what's influencing you, Aries, is the Father of Wands card. Now, it's so weird, this Father of Wands, or the King of Wands, is also a Leo card. It's attributed to Leo. I feel like you guys had this card, if I'm not mistaken, in the general reading for Aries. But this card basically represents a very charming person, someone who gets what they want through their charm and their magnetism. They can attract people, so they're attractive people. So in terms of love, you guys have no problem getting what you want and being graceful and attracting who you want to attract. And it's a very, very good energy. It's not overly bearing. It's somebody who is experienced in maybe seduction or even just in dealing with other people in relationships. You guys are good. You guys understand what people want and how to give that to them and how to hook people. So you Aries are really good at that. I feel though like you might have a tendency to get carried away, and that's why I think this card is representing you. I feel like you need to exert a little bit more control and discipline with your ways. This card can mean that you're maybe leading somebody on, or that you're being careless with people's emotions. So I really do feel like with this strength card, you need to have a little bit more self-discipline and exert a little bit more control and not get carried away, because you do have the potential or the power to attract people and to hook them on and to make people really believe in you. And that's great if that's what you want. If you're willing to commit to this person, or you have an understanding with this person that you are of what you want and what they want, then it's good. You're a charming person. You can attract whoever you want, but at the same time, be careful that your partner or whoever you're interested in, or whoever is interested in you, that they don't just blindly follow you, because you could be careless with their emotions, and you might break their heart. Whether or not you care about that is a different story, but this card is just, these two cards are just warning you that you have this enormous ability to go out there and you're very attractive to people, especially this month. You're very, you have it, you got it going on, you've got the strength, you've got the courage, self-esteem, which is so attractive, and you have a way with words, you have a way with even just your mannerisms, the way you present yourself to the world and to other people is very charming and seductive and attractive and sexy, and you are just warned here to be careful and to have a little bit of self-restraint, I guess. Now we have this card, Temperance, as your love, partner, or interest. So this card or this reading is in connection with this person. And this is the Temperance card. This sometimes can represent a Sagittarius, so another fire sign. You have Leo, you're Aries, and this is the Sagittarius. So very passionate, very fiery reading that I'm getting here. Even though Temperance is a very healing energy, it's about harmony. So just like the Strength card is about harmony and balance, I feel like you're going to be with somebody, or you're going to meet somebody, or you're already with somebody who has those same qualities, someone who is balanced, who is well-rounded, so somebody who is gifted in more than one area of life. They're really balancing things out, and they've got more than just, let's say, their looks going on. They have more than just money. They really are sort of like the whole package to you. And what's influencing them is the Chariot. So there's a lot of major arcana cards, and the Aquarius sometimes can represent the Chariot. It's a very strong card, or sorry, not the Aquarius, Cancer energy. So maybe the person you're interested in has Cancer in their chart, or they may be involved with a Cancer. Someone who is a homebody or more home-oriented than you are. Aquarius aren't really known to be homebodies. But from what I'm getting, you are more driven, you're more ambitious this month, and the main thing you need to learn is that you need to exert some control, and you need more discipline in your life, and you need to be careful of whose hearts you might be breaking. You need to be careful about who you're leading on, who you could be leading on, who you could be giving the wrong idea towards. So just mind how you interact with people, and if you're maybe using people, you might want to watch out for that, because this person, there's a person in your life, maybe a Sagittarius, maybe not, but they can teach you a lot about harmony and balance, and about calming down and finding serenity in yourself. They have a very earthy-like energy, earthy and watery-like energy to them. So this person could be very grounded, as opposed to you, who are more purpose-driven, action-driven. They could be more internally involved, more introverted than you are, and that might be causing a bit of an obstacle, a bit of a challenge for you, and it's hard maybe to open up, and I feel like that person might be sacrificing themselves and what they prefer in order to accommodate you and to impress you. So I feel like you need to be a bit more sensitive to your partner's needs or to your romantic interest needs. And I also feel like this person is loyal, and you probably need to learn a lesson of loyalty from them, and think about how devoted they are, and really take an honest look at how you view them. Are you as loyal to them as they are to you? Because I feel like this person is a giver. This person is very generous with their love, and though you are very fun and attractive, and a real good presence to be with, I recommend looking at whether or not you guys are on the same page in terms of commitment. That could be for single or people who are in a relationship. Right, your crowning card is the Mother of Cups. This is a Cancer energy. For me, at least, this is associated with the High Priestess. And this is somebody who's spiritual, who's nurturing, somebody who really is protective of those they love. And I feel like in this reading, with the Strength and the Father of Wands card representing you, and the Temperance and Chariot card representing your partner or the other person involved in this reading, I feel like it's, again, just a calling for you to look more with your heart than with your head. Aries people and fire signs in general have a tendency to just march on ahead and ignore their own feelings. And I feel like the Mother of Cups is somebody who is very spiritually attuned, and I feel like you need to embody those qualities. The Mother of Cups is someone who can judge other people accurately and their motivations and what they want. So you're good at that. That's what makes you so charming and so attractive to people. But at the same time, the Mother of Cups has a hard time looking inward. She's very spiritually in tuned, but in terms of the universe and in terms of other people. So it's hard for her to really understand what she wants. So whether you're a male or female, I feel like you need to, again, try to look inward and have emotional control and really get a grasp and a handle of your emotions. Don't just act out spontaneously to whatever emotion you may be feeling at the moment. Really try to understand them and try to relate them to your partner or your romantic interest, because I feel like you're living too detached from them, and I don't think that they're going anywhere if you're in a committed relationship, so you don't have to worry about that. But I think to make things even stronger, I think that you need to just pay more attention to your emotions and pay more attention to how much effort your partner is putting into the relationship, because I feel like they're putting a lot more than you are these days, and I think that you need to be careful, because as of right now, I don't see any sort of breakup or falling out or any inconveniences there if you're single. But at the same time, there is a potential down the road for that, for disagreement or some sort of blockage, some sort of fight, argument about how you're not sensitive enough to their needs, and maybe you could be considered quite cold to your partner. So try to work on that. And other than that, I feel like it's going to be a very fun time for you. You're going to be the life of the party for whatever situations you're in. You're going to be able to attract and engage with a lot of different people, and you're going to use your charming, wonderful selves to have a good time. If you like this reading, please comment, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys for your general reading in March. Thank you so much.